Rachel, how dare you not tell me anything? Isn't it normal to invite the parents first? What are you talking about, Brenda? Zach's birthday party isn't for a while yet. I'm the one who popped him out. Trust me, I've got the timing down. It's about your new house. New house? Yeah, I haven't seen much of you guys lately. So, it turns out you've been busy with the move, huh? The neighbors were saying it seemed like you moved. Neighbors? Yeah, that's right. So I went to check in on you two and ask your neighbors. So, when are you going to invite me to your new home? We moved, but I don't think I'm going to invite you. Excuse me? I always thought you were rude. I didn't think you were worse than that. I'm sure my son would love to have me over. Children like showing their parents how successful they are. I think there's been a misunderstanding. I'll ask Zach to talk to you about it. Rachel, have you heard from Zach? I have to do some preparations too. It costs a lot of money to get rid of things, you know? Good morning, Brenda. Most of my stuff aren't even that old, so I have to sell some of them too. Maybe some people would take some if I put it outside. Are you doing some deep cleaning? Huh? I'm moving in with you. I thought I'd let you guys buy what you need. It's better to use new stuff than the old ones, right? I've been waiting for your reply for a while now. I've told you a million times you can't live with us. I've been living in an apartment, remember? And my place is kind of a mess, you know? What are you talking about? Anyway, we don't want you to live here. I know Zach wants me to live with him, but you've always been so stubborn. He's just being reserved and agreeing to whatever you say. Sorry, but some things are just out of reach. We're swamped with work at the moment. Can you just calm down a bit? Geez, your manners are terrible. This is why I can't stand dealing with people who lack education. Hello? Hey, I'm in a hurry too, you know. Rachel? Answer me. If you're not going to, I'll just go by myself. It's pointless to argue with you anyway. Even if you show up uninvited, you won't be allowed in. Ugh, finally. Who knows? I might be able to get in. Anyway, I'll give you a heads up once the moving arrangements are done. So make sure you're all set to welcome me properly. I'll be busy. No matter what you say, we're not planning to live with you. Rachel, it looks like I won't be able to leave anytime soon today due to the shortage of staff again. I'm sorry, we haven't been able to have meals together lately. It's okay, I understand. I was on a meeting and I just read your message. Are you saying Mom found out? No, I don't think so. I think she just misunderstood me. She heard about our new place asking our old neighbors. Huh, no way. Yeah, she said we have plenty of rooms. So she's saying she's going to live with us. Are you serious? She said it's your achievement, so it's normal to invite her. She has no idea how much I'm making, huh? Yeah, she said she couldn't wait any longer, so she's moving in soon. What? She's gonna come over uninvited? Yeah, she told me to clean her room and have everything ready for her. I told her a million times that she can't, but she just kept ignoring me. She acts like she has dementia or something. She was talking about getting rid of her furnitures too. I think she's just getting started, though. Why is she rushing? I mean, she lives off a pension, but her house is already fully paid for. Yeah, you're right. Your dad left her that house, didn't he? That's right. I'm sorry, my boss just called me. I'll talk to Mom. Okay, have a good day at work. Rachel, something seems to have gone wrong and I haven't received the itinerary for the trip. I got it last time when I used a tour company. Did you opt for a budget-friendly company this time? What? But isn't that something that only the attendees receive? Hey, are you mocking me? I'm aware of that. That's precisely my point. If I don't get the itinerary, how will I know the meeting time? I won't even know where to go. Are you planning to come with us? Seriously? Are you sure you're okay? Do you remember what you ate yesterday? Of course I do. What are you trying to say? Are you sure about that? What's with you all of a sudden? I'm responsible enough to check the schedule for the next day. Oh, I see. So that trip. It's just for me and Zach. Huh? What are you talking about? You said we're going to Hawaii, so I said I'm going too, right? I did mention it casually, but it's a gift from someone else. And I also mentioned there are only 2 tickets. Well, if that's the case, I can go and you can stay home, right? That's what makes you a useless wife who doesn't think ahead. No, it's our wedding anniversary. Anniversary means the day we became a family, right? So it's normal for me to be there. Well, you better make reservations for me now. And of course, you should pay for it as an apology. I don't get why I have to apologize. We don't even know where we are going. Huh? What do you mean? It's a mystery tour. They wouldn't let us know the whole itinerary. What are you talking about? Are you saying I can't go? Yeah, that's right. I already told you it's just going to be the 2 of us. What? I've already packed my stuff. You got my hopes up. No one asked you to go with us. You're such a bitch. You're so fake. You act like you're a perfect wife in front of Zach. Zach is next to me. He's saying I'm the best wife ever. Huh? Is he home today? We have to leave early tomorrow, so he called off work today. Oh my God. It's better that he's next to you. Huh? Ask him to decide whether he wants to go with me or you. Okay, but ask him now. Oh, of course, he wants to go with me. He said it without any hesitation. What? Did you really ask? Yeah, he's next to me looking at the screen. Whatever. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? I just feel for you. Whatever. I'm busy anyways. You better take me with you next time. I'll let Zach know. You don't really have to go with us, but I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for the next trip. I see. Well, we got an early morning, so good night. My goodness. You're seriously lacking in charm as a wife. I'll address both the trip and living arrangements later. Hey, Rachel. Did you make sure you have everything I asked for? Since we're going to be living together, we need to cooperate, right? I sent you a list of things I need, like seasonings and utensils. But I never heard back from you. If you want, I can pick those up for you. But I don't want you to feel useless. Are you just going to keep ignoring me? Fine. So, because you messed up my plans for the trip, I had extra time, and I made good progress in cleaning up. Getting rid of the old stuff made the place look much better. We all want nice things in a tidy house, don't we? I'm quite considerate, aren't I? Anyway, living in that house is just fantastic. And for a house like that, the garden should be more Japanese style, right? My son is truly something. So, Rachel, I need you to work harder. After relaxing on your trip, I expect you'll be ready to work hard from today, right? I'm heading out now, so I might arrive first. It's your fault for not sending any plans. If I arrive first, I'll let myself in. I borrowed the key when Zach came by last time. Having a key shop nearby is handy, isn't it? I'm excited to see how clean you left the house before your trip. Hey, Rachel? You did a decent job tidying up the house. But you're coming back today, right? Somehow, there are still dirty dishes left. They could attract bugs, you know. And it's partly your fault. I tried washing them, but I accidentally broke a pair of dishes that seemed to belong to both of you. Brenda, where are you right now? Huh? I'm at your house. Brenda? Just double checking. Besides accidentally breaking the dishes, you haven't done anything else, right? You haven't touched anything else? Oh, the garden was pretty clean, but there were flowers I didn't like, so I pulled them out. It's not a problem since I'm moving in with you, right? What? You're in the house? Is there anyone in the house? Of course there's no one in the house. You haven't been home yet. Wouldn't it be scary if there was? Please, get out of there as soon as possible. This is my son's house. I'm going to be living here too, so come home and take care of things. Do you even know whose house it is? What? What are you talking about? That's not our house. Brenda, just leave, please. Stop ignoring me. Please, leave. Mom, where are you? Hurry up and call me back. Zach? I was at your house and a stranger came in. I freaked out, so I hid upstairs. What? You're hiding? Should I call the cops? Mom, that's not my house. It's my boss's house. Get down there and explain yourself. We're heading there now too. What? We were searching for a temporary place to stay due to some personal matters. And they generously offered their home, since they'll be away on a trip around the same time. Zach, seriously? What nonsense are you talking about? Are you saying this is someone else's house? Am I in someone else's house? I pulled out the flowers, washed the dishes, and accidentally broke them. Are you out of your mind? What if I get fired for what you did? Anyway, I'm going downstairs now. Can you explain it to him too? I will, but it's trespassing. Oh no! I'd go to jail. Well, even if it were my house, what you're doing is just unacceptable. What? I'm your mother. I'll just tell your boss that it was a misunderstanding. First of all, why would you even go without us? Well, I have the keys, so... Oh, God. You're crazy. This is why Dad left you. When are you going to realize that? Huh? You messed up so bad this time. You never take responsibility for your actions. You've always been a burden to everyone. Do you have any idea what you put me and Dad through? How many times did we have to move because of you? Well, you know... Dad must have put up with a lot too, you know? He put up with everything until I turned 14 and could choose my legal guardian. He just kept on going. Even so, I felt grateful for being raised, so I couldn't easily cut ties. But after causing trouble for both my boss and Rachel, I've hit my limit. Once this mess is sorted out, I'm cutting ties with you. What? Living with someone who refuses to listen to others is just not going to work. Zach! Anyway, hope they don't file any reports. Goodbye. Zach! Zach immediately called his boss and explained the situation. The door was unlocked, and his boss had already called the police upon hearing noises. Brenda was taken away by the police because she had been acting recklessly in someone else's house. Of course, she's not gonna get away with it. When Zach refused to take her in, they tried reaching out to his father, but he had already remarried and declined. And the reason she was in such a hurry to move in with us was because she urgently needed to sell the house. She wanted to sell the house to pay off her debts. She sold everything and tried to move in with us. Eventually, mother-in-law ended up in a company dorm, working hard to pay off compensation for the damaged dishes and garden, all while facing bullying from her coworkers. Meanwhile, me and Zach are living happily in our new home. It's true that we moved out. Well, the truth is, we were secretly building a house without telling my mother-in-law. However, due to delays in construction, it happened to coincide with the timing of signing the contract for the apartment. That's how the idea of house sitting at my boss's place came up. Right now, we're discussing what to plant in the garden. Although Zach went through the toughest time this time, I think it was ultimately for the best that he decided to cut ties with his mother. We talked it over together, listening carefully to each other's perspectives. And we both want to protect this house and our soon-to-be family of 3.
What a coincidence! I never thought I would bump into you. Let's have tea and chat next time. Isabella, are you serious? I didn't want to see you. I don't even want to talk to you. So I'm not going to have tea or anything with you. What? Why? Why? Think about it. Have you forgotten what you did? Hey! Are you still holding on to the past? It was 3 years ago. You should forget it by this time. It's not like I'm holding on to it. I just don't want to get involved with people who have no common sense. If you're not holding on to it, why don't you just have a cup of tea with a colleague you haven't seen in a while? You're as uptight as ever, LOL. If you're like that, you won't even find someone to remarry. It's none of your business. If you don't have anything important, may I go now? Wait! I do have something. Don't you want to know about your ex-husband's current status? I have no interest in my ex-husband. He's a stranger to me now. Hey! You're curious, aren't you? Your ex-husband is now a section manager. What do you think? Aren't you jealous? Oh, even that insane person can be promoted. When he was with you, he was only a section chief, LOL. As soon as he married me, he got a promotion. Oh. I guess having a beautiful wife by his side motivates man to work hard. My salary went up, and we bought a small detached house. Good for you. You seem to be living a very happy life. Yes, my husband seems happy too. When he was with you, you guys were renting an apartment, right? LOL. A shabby apartment suits you. But a house is the best house for a proper couple. Detached house is nice. It's like my castle. Nice. Are you jealous? Do you feel like you made a mistake by breaking up with him? No, not at all. Like I said before, I'm not even interested. You're a sore loser, LOL. You wish you never got divorced. Well, it's too late for that now. Poor you, LMAO. I'm not interested in a guy who cheats on his wife. When I found out about the affair with you, I lost interest in him. I see. So you're happy with your life now? I'm very happy with my life. And I'm grateful for divorcing him. Thank you for cheating on me with him. You don't have to be a sore loser. It looks miserable, LOL. Being satisfied with being divorced? Wow, LOL. Divorced people who are over 30 years old have no choice but to give up on their life. I feel sorry for you guys, LOL. I don't think my life is any of your business. If you're happy, you don't have to brag about it to me. Yes, but I also feel guilty. You divorced before you became 30. So I was worried whether you could remarry in the future. That's why I texted you today. And it seems that you are having a pitiful life just as I predicted, LOL. I feel a little sorry for you. That's none of your business. It doesn't matter to you whether I get remarried or stay single. Laura, you won't be liked by guys if you don't act cute. You'll have to stay single and become old. And at the end, you'll faint inside your room where you live alone and no one will find you and you'll just... Oh my, it's terrifying by just thinking about it. I don't want that to happen to me. Hey, it's none of your business. Just look after your own happiness. I know, but even if something happens to you, please don't call my husband. That will never happen, so don't worry. Coworker who stole my husband 3 years ago. When I saw her once in a while, I lost my words by seeing her insane attitude. But I am only staying here for 10 days. And I would never have to deal with her again after that, so I decided to be patient. But 3 days later, as soon as I got home to the condo where I stay for a short term, I got a message from her saying something I didn't understand. Hey, Laura, please answer the phone right now. Please explain what's going on. Isabella, what is it? What's wrong? I can't answer the phone right now. Laura, you just went inside that famous condo in front of Jay's station? I saw it with my own eyes. This is not right. Please, explain it to me properly. I did. So what? This is one of my houses, so there's nothing strange about it. Huh? One of your houses? Don't lie to me. That condo's rent is not what you can afford. I'm not renting this place. Huh? You bought it? Of course you won't be able to afford it. Well, I didn't buy it. Don't tell me it's your boyfriend's place. There's no way you have a boyfriend or anything, LOL. It's not my boyfriend. It's my husband's condo. Huh? Husband? Laura, you remarried? Yes, 6 months ago. No way! Why didn't you tell me earlier? I mean, who is this remarried guy? I can't believe he can afford that condo. Is he a billionaire or an oil tycoon? Or maybe he won the lottery? None of them are true, LOL. My husband is the head of a company. In other words, a president. You're kidding, right? A president? And he must have a very profitable business if he can buy that condo. How can an ordinary person like you meet someone like that? Because I met him through work. I got divorced and decided to live alone. And I worked hard. My boss recognized my hard work. So he gave me this big project and then I met him. Still, how could you marry the president? His parents wouldn't allow it, would they? Marrying a divorced wife is like to make him lose face. Coincidentally, my husband's parents are also divorced and remarried. They were both betrayed by their first partners. They told me that they could trust someone who knows what it's like to be in pain. That's a lie. Now, you're just trying to look good. You better get out from there before the police come. This picture. Wait. Yes, it's a picture of our wedding. I'm living abroad right now, and I came back because I had to do something in this city. So this is the place for when I come back. So, you're saying you have another house? Abroad? That's right. I told you earlier that this is one of my houses. Why? That can't be! Why are you living such a happy life? That's not fair! What? No way! You have to survive too! Hey, Isabella, what's wrong all of a sudden? Because while I'm struggling, you're living a celebrity life overseas. I can't allow that. I don't understand why I went through all that trouble to steal him from you. Hey, what are you talking about? I will never forgive you. I'll destroy your happiness. I don't understand. Hey, Isabella? After this, there was no response from Isabella. When my husband came home from work, I showed him the conversation with her, and after he thought about it for a while, he made a phone call. A few days later, my husband told me that he had looked into her and my ex-husband's status. When I heard about their situation, I understood what she meant when she said she was struggling. I was almost done with my work in this city, and the day after tomorrow, I was planning to leave, but I received messages from her. Laura, I'm sorry for being so distraught the other day. I was a little jealous, since you seemed to be happy. I see. So, I have an announcement to make today. I thought it would be good for you, so that's why I texted you. An announcement? I have a bad feeling. Actually, a friend of mine told me she got a boyfriend with a picture. And I was so surprised when I saw the picture. A picture? This is your husband, isn't it? Your husband is cheating on you. Oh my. But still, you photoshopped so well. It looks very natural even if I zoom in. What? What are you saying? I didn't Photoshop. Actually, Thomas Baker did this, right? I know everything. Why? That can't be true. Thomas is an employee of my husband's company. And you're having an affair with him, right? I did my research, so I'm sure I'm right. You looked into me? Why would you do that? Because your previous messages were obviously strange. I was cautious since I thought you were up to something. I didn't think you'd try to trick me this easily. Are you that jealous of me? I am. You work perfectly, have a happy family, you take a good care of your coworkers, and everyone likes you. I was always being scolded at work, so we're totally different. I wasn't perfect from the beginning either. I put a lot of effort. There are some people who are successful and some people who can't do it, even if they try. I was one of them. I couldn't succeed at all. I was so frustrated. That's why I wanted to see you depressed. I wanted to push you to the bottom of your life. I wanted you to experience a little of what it feels like to be at the bottom, like me. Don't tell me you cheated on my ex-husband for that. That was my intention at first. When I saw how depressed you were, I was going to leave him right away. But then I reconsidered. I could live happily like you if I stay with your husband, even if I was having a hard life. Oh. But the reality was different. I worked part-time and saved money every day in order to buy a house. When we saved up for the deposit, his parents told me that they would pay the rest and live together. So that's what happened. Once we started living together, his mother took control of all the money. And my salary was also under her control. So I can't buy what I want. My life is worse than it had been before we got married. Oh my. My husband is having an affair with one of the girls at work. Why am I the only one who has to suffer? There are people like you who are blessed. And why am I the only one who's suffering? Isn't this unfair? I can't answer. When you were with him, did he tell you that his parents were planning to live together? Well, no, he didn't. Did she complain to you about money? We were hardly in touch, so not really. Why didn't he talk to you when he was with you? And why did he mention it when he's with me? Isn't it strange? Well, don't ask me. So you got fed up and had an affair with Thomas? I met him on an app. He was kind and listened to me. So I thought I could be happy with him. Is that why you cheated? I want a place where I can be at peace. I want to be free from stress. But you chose this life, right? You stole my ex-husband from me and married him. That's because I thought I could be like you. I didn't want to work anymore either. You know, you and I are different. The same situation doesn't mean we both can be happy. It's no use taking something from someone else. If you want to be happy, you have to work on yourself. You're right. I was wrong. I know it's too late though. Either you get divorced and start your life over, or you can keep this life. It's up to you. But I don't think you should depend on others all the time. You have to develop the strength to live on your own. Since you were able to realize it's not too late. Life goes on. You can do it. Laura, please help me. I don't want to live like this anymore. You said you've been working hard to be happy, right? Please tell me what to do. No, you have to think by yourself. I can't do anything for you. I'm already old, you know. Huh? I have to live quietly, not to bother my ex-husband. I don't think it's worth depending on a woman who's not liked by guys and don't act cute. That's not true. You're strong and cool and have femininity. You are a wonderful person. I respect you. Oh, that's not what you said to me a week ago. I think it was something like, I'm going to have a lonely life. I was just trying to look good. Either way, I'm not going to help you. You cheated on me with my ex-husband. I don't feel that I want to help you. To be honest, I don't feel good talking to you like this. No! Please, help me! I sincerely apologize for everything I've done. Oh, by the way, Thomas quit the company. He said he should never have gotten involved with you. Is that true? Also, my ex-husband's girlfriend's fiancé has found out about the affair. I wonder what he's going to do. Oh no! Please, please help me! I'll do anything! I want to be happy too! I don't want to. By the way, I'm going back to my house overseas in 2 days, so we'll never see each other again. I'll block you too, Goodbye. Oh no! I showed this conversation to my husband, and he laughed hard. Then we went back to our home overseas together. My husband found out that the fiancé was beaten up by my ex-husband. And in addition, the company found out that he was dating his girlfriend by using the company car, so they fired him. Isabella filed for divorce, but since they were both having an affair, she is having difficulty dividing the property. She has lost a lot of weight due to her stressful days. I returned home and immediately went to the hospital because I was not feeling well and found out I was pregnant. My husband is taking care of me, and I am spending a very happy life.